Hello. So today I'm going to discuss about the Week 5 discussion boards. So I'm going to answer the question number 3, which asks Chapter 11, page 126 of your text presents 5 groups of users in regards to technology adaptation or adaptation. Where are you? Where are you compared to your coworkers? Consider your workplace and evaluate if it fits into the innovative adaptation curve discussed. So, oh wait, they're starting to use this machine over there. Okay, I'll do quickly. So, basically, what I wanted to start off with is that I have been before called an early adapter. According to the Foundations of Educational Technology, an early adapter is a person who are nearly always is willing to try out new things and who are generally influential within the specific community of users. So, if I ask myself, honestly, I don't know where I would fall, to be honest. However, I think when I read through the definitions and what they were discussing in the book, I felt that I was more of an early adapter in this case. One situation that I can mention is when I was put into our Saturday program where I'm teaching the grade 1 students. When I make PPTs for my lessons, the program that we used to use was called bStorm. And in this program, it was a little bit difficult because we weren't able to adapt, or not adapt, we weren't able to write on the PPT. If we made the PPT full screen, we couldn't see the kids well. And so yeah, it was a little bit difficult. So I was one person that was really wanting, it's starting to rain, I was really wanting us to use Zoom-us. So I'm really grateful that we were able to do that. Next, I think the managers that I work with, and just culturally, we need to prove that something will work. And basically it's because if we're putting a new technology, new resource out, we have to make sure the kids can use it. Make sure that it's accessible in Korean so that the kids and their parents can also problem solve it if there's a problem with the system. And so that's something where I feel like they were less likely to change quickly due to those reasons. So they have to consider all of that. And so I would say most people some would be early adapters, but others I think might be late majority. And so when they see that this thing is benefiting, then they will be more likely to do it. And also when you have to deal with the upper administrators, it's very important that you basically prove it to them. But it's starting to rain, so I have to go. Bye. Raining. Oh my God. Okay, so I was a little bit rushed because it started raining outside and I was on the roof of my building. Let me catch up. Basically, I think most of the managers and Korean managers in specific, they have to care about a lot of different things, and thus it's more difficult for them to be able to change or to switch to some new system because one, it's more work. They have to communicate with the upper management, get the approval, communicate with the parents, see if it works. And so with the Zoom-us thing, I was very happy that they were able to change it. Actually, before this semester, I didn't even know about Zoom. I heard it before and I was like, what is Zoom? But when we started using it in the main program, which I mainly work in, before, we never had to use it before, but then we had to start it because we were doing online classes. And it was beneficial. But then when I started in the animal program, then we were using this program called bStorm. It was, I would say, terrible, to be honest. That you weren't able to do any annotation, or you weren't able to see the students when you were in PPT mode. And I was like, how do I teach the kids effectively? So I had to think of new ways to teach them. And so I felt like in that situation, it would have been better to have more of a fight. And so luckily they already were doing it with the junior high students, the Zoom-us, and so they were able to continue and allow us to do it as please. Okay, hello. Today I'm going to discuss about the second discussion board for week 5. which was chapter 12, page 135. In your text, it states some thought that the internet would result in the disappearance of schools and widely available online learning resources would result in the disappearance of teachers and instructional designers. Schools have not disappeared, but schools are changing. What do you think about the statement? So, when I read through the statement and I read through the pages in this chapter, I felt and I said, I imagine back in that time frame when I watched like the old TV shows in the 90s when I was growing up, or the 80s, when they suddenly had like a lot of access to technology, many people could feel like this way. But we could see that it's not as they originally assumed or thought that would happen. But I would say, in some sense, it is true. A lot of times, I don't need to go to study at a university to figure out, like, how do I do, some manual thing on my car or something like that. I can watch videos online, or I could do my research on it, and it's possible. But I think for me as a person, I really value face-to-face education. It keeps me on track, and it's easier for me to follow along in the class. However, there's downsides to both. And so I think mainly in specifically the world and in the US, there's so many different types of learners. And so I think that's why it has changed from just in the schools or in the university. We still have the old traditional way of doing things, but things have changed. There are computers being given to the students, iPads, some tablets, something like this. These things are being offered to students to help supplement their education. And when they're able to go home and study about something online at home, it is better for them. And I think because when me as a person, when I was in school, there were things I couldn't get just right away from listening to the teacher talk about it in the class. But if I could go on YouTube and see, this other person, they did it this way, maybe that was the way that it was helping me to understand it. And many students can be similar to this, where they watch one thing or they see it in the class, and the teacher is explaining this way, they couldn't get it well. But then they watch other examples online, and they're like, wow, it all makes sense now. And so I think now teachers, as what we talked about before, are becoming more of someone curating the resources, getting resources, putting it in place for the kids to read, for the students to understand and listen to it. And I think that is what we've changed too. As we're the teachers, we're the resource that helps them to learn the stuff or answers the questions that they have if they couldn't understand what they learned online. And so I think we're always being needed in that sense, because there's always going to be different types of students, different types of things that need to be taught to people. And so when I was thinking about the technology aspect of when I was in university, the technologist, the specialist for technology, was able to help me to get some software. I think it was like Dragon something. I couldn't remember well, but when I was a freshman, I got this software, and it allowed me to be able to have my computer read the text to me, and also for me to speak, and then it typed out what I was speaking. And it was very beneficial for me because I was able to more easier do my homework, read all of the literature that I needed to read, understand, repeat, go back again. So that was very beneficial, and I think many of these things some people don't know that it's a thing, like I mentioned before about Zoom. I didn't know it was a thing. Like I heard the word before, but what is this? I don't know until I have to use it. And then I use it and I'm like, wow, this is very helpful. And I think that is something that we're still going to need teachers, we're still going to need technologists or technology specialists to help find the resources, be the ones up to date with these tools that then train the teachers or train the students or help the students to understand how to use this tool, how does this help and benefit them. Obviously, it's not I don't know if it's going to beneficial, skyrocket the test scores or something of the kids, but I think less kids are going to fail. Less kids, there are more resources available for them them to understand the information, be able to do better on the test, be able to complete like me, bachelor's degree, master's degree, work on my second master's degree. So in that sense, I think it's really beneficial. And so I want to say thank you for listening today. Bye.